Good morning to everyone. Once again, welcome to Geography class. Today is 11th Feb 2021. We are in the revision series. So, first we are going to see the notes of the chapter number 1. So, today from 11th Feb 2021, in the topic of revision, we are going to take the chapter number 1 from Geography, India size and location. One thing I want to specify you here, we are going to do the revision series. In that revision series, we are going to see the notes of each and every chapter. So it is going to make you very easy to understand about all the chapters in a listed form. First, we did the explanatory part. After that, the revision point is over. Now we are taking the notes form. So notes are very important. They will give you all the summaries of each and chapter, and once again I am going to explain the basic points from the chapter, and at the last I am going to discuss few question answers with you. Next, moving toward introduction part. So India is one of the oldest civilization and have a remarkable history. So India is one of the oldest civilization and which is having a remarkable, significant and very important history. After independence from the British rule, it achieved the multifaceted socio-economic progress, which means about before and after British rule. There is a comparison between India's socio-economic progress. So there are number of change. So various of different policies, program has been initiated to make the achievement in different field. So our socio-economic progress was very fine and also made a very important and remarkable progress in the field of agriculture as well as industry, in technology, and overall we can talk about in economic development. So here in the economic development we means about that our country's economic growth and development. In technological area also our country has made a remarkable progress. You already know about the different industries, different agricultural reform and so many things which makes India's social economic progress a remarkable one. Moving toward the next point. So here in this chapter, India's size and location, the following topics we are going to cover. So what are they? First we are quickly going to see is, we are going to see about India's location. We will see how India is located, where is located India, and where is the location of India in the whole world. Then we are going to talk about India's size. What is the size of India as in comparison of, we are taking all the countries. Then we will see about India's neighborhood countries. Then the connection between India and the world. So this 4 topic we are going to see in this particular chapter. So moving toward to see India's location. Then we will see India's size. After that we will discuss about India's neighborhood countries and the relationship between India and the world from the ancient time up to now. Next. So next, India is a vast country lying entirely in the northern hemisphere. The mainland extends between the latitude 8 degree 4 minute north and 37 degree 6 minute north. Longitudes 68 degree 7 minute east and 97 degree 25 minute east. So by this we are understanding the latitudinal and longitudinal extension of India. Then the Tropic of Cancer divides the India into almost 2 equal parts. That's why the India is having the tropical and subtropical one. To the southeast and southwest of the mainland lies the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal and the Lakshadweep Islands in the Arabian Sea. In our regular explanatory video, already with the help of the map work, I explained you in Arabian Sea we are having Lakshadweep, in Bay of Bengal we are having Andaman, the 2 islands of India, southeast and southwest to the mainland. So next about India's size. So the total landmass of India is having the area of 3.28 million square kilometer. So the total area of India is 3.28 million square kilometer. India's total area accounts for about 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. If we are seeing in a percentage, so India is accounting 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. Moving towards the next topic, India is the 7th largest country in the world. If we are ranking India, so India is the 7th largest country of the world. Which are the other 6 countries that bar graph already placed in the textbook? So please go through it and discuss. India has a boundary of about 15,200 km and the total length of the coastal line including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Island, so that is 7516.6 km. Next, India is bounded by Young Fold Mountain in north, west and northeast. So this is the whole slide is representing about India's size. Next, south of about 22° north latitude, the Indian peninsula begins to taper and extend toward the Indian Ocean, dividing into 2 seas. Which are the 2 seas? In the previous slide only we had discussed about that. Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Islands. Both are residing where? In Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. So Bay of Bengal, Andaman and Nicobar, Arabian Sea, Lakshadweep. So the 2 seas are there, and at the middle one we are having the Indian Ocean. Both the latitudinal and longitudinal extension of India, that means the 30°. However, the east-west extension is 2933 km, and if we are taking from north to south, that is the 3214 km. In a simple sentence, so India's extension from north to south is 3214 km. From east to west, it's 2933 km. Next, moving further, from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag of 2 hours. That's why we are taking the standard meridian of India, which already I explained you in my regular videos, and which is passing through Mirzapur, that is situated in Uttar Pradesh. It is taken as a standard meridian time for the whole country. Next, as the same time, standard time for the whole world has been adopted, watches show the same times in Arunachal Pradesh and the Gujarat in all parts of the country. And the reason why? Because we are taking Mirzapur, right? The standard meridian which is passing through it. That is the 82° 30' east. The latitudinal extent influence the duration of the day and the night as one moves from the south to north. Next, the Indian landmass has a central location between the East and West Asia. Already number of the time I asked what is the significance of India having the central position in the Indian Ocean. India is a southward extension of an Asian continent. The trans-Indian route which connects the countries of Europe in the west and the countries of the East Asia provide a very good location for the India in the comparison of we can have a good trade for the communication and for export and import. The Deccan Peninsula protrudes into the Indian Ocean. Thus helps the India to establish a close contact with the different parts of the world. So you can write about this following points. From the West Asia, Africa, Europe, and from the western coasts with the southeast and the southeast Asia from the eastern coast. We are talking about western coast and eastern coast. how we can connect the different countries. So no country has a long coastal line on the Indian Ocean. That's why India is having the name with the country and the ocean name. So India's name is given to the ocean, that's the Indian Ocean, which justifies the naming of an ocean after it. So India's contact with the whole world has continued through the ages, but a relationship through the land route much older than the maritime, which means about number of the travelers moved into the India from the different passes. The various passes across the mountain in the north has provided the passage to the ancient travelers, while the ocean restricted such interaction for a long time. So the contribution of the trade routes we are going to see. Trade routes through the mountain passes contributed to the exchange of ideas and goods and commodities since the ancient time. The idea of Upanishads and Ramayanas and the story of Panchatantra, Indian numerical decimal system, could reach many parts of the world through these trades. Next, if we are talking about the spices, muslin and the merchandise were taken from the India. The influence of Greek culture and the archaeological styles of the domes we can see in many parts of India. Moving further to see about the India's neighboring countries. So, India occupies a very important and strategic position in the South Asia, and India is having 28 states and 9 union territories. Already we had seen the new India's outline political map. Already I placed for the map work in the examination. Next, India shares its boundary with the Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest, then after China, Nepal, Bhutan in the north, and Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Our southern neighborhood across the sea consists of the two countries, that means the islands, that is the Sri Lanka and Maldives. By seeing the India's outline political map, you can understand all these thing points. Then next, we are talking about the connection between the two countries, and India has a strong geographical and historical link with the neighborhood country. After discussing all, soon we will discuss about the question and answers of this chapter. Next, question number 1. In which hemisphere does India lies? So after studying this all points from this particular notes form, you can answer the question. So India is lying in which hemisphere? So the correct answer is India lies in the northern hemisphere. Okay, you can see the world map, then you can see the Tropic of Cancer, you can see the Tropic of Capricorn, you can see the equator, then you can divide the whole world into two equal parts, that means the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, then see where is India is lying. Question number 2, it can be asked in different form. Already that question was in CBSE 2011 examination. So what is the latitudinal extension of India, right? What are the degrees of southernmost latitude of the mainland of India? It can be asked in this way. How the question is going to be twisted and asked to you, I am presenting here. So what are the degrees of northernmost latitude of the India? That means the question is clear to you. It's asking you the latitudinal extension of India. The first question is very clear to you, but the second and the third, by seeing this from this question, you can understand first here latitude. It's asking the latitudinal extension because it is written latitude of India. What are the degrees? So by reading the question, you can understand what is asked from that question and write the correct answer. So the answer is here, the latitudinal extension of India is between 8 degree 4 minute north southernmost and 37 degree 6 minute north most latitude. Clear to you? Next, moving toward to see the question number 3. Next, longitudinal extension or easternmost. As we had seen in the earlier part, the latitudinal extension. So here we are going to see about the longitudinal extension. How the question is going to be changed and twisted form. Let's check out the answer. So after reading the notes form, you can clearly give the answer of this question if you have studied the notes properly. The longitudinal extent of India is placed here 68 degree 7 minute east, right? Then the 97 degree 25 minute east. Next, question number 4. Name the parallel of latitude which divide India roughly into two equal halves. So already I stated to you, the Tropic of Cancer is dividing India into almost two equal parts. Okay, so the answer is Tropic of Cancer. Moving toward the next question, 5th one. Name the two seas located around India. So when we are talking about two seas, so you have to write the answer of two only. So which are they? Just now we had discussed about that, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. Next, what is the southernmost point of the Union of India? Already we discussed about this, that's a Indira point. For this part we are having one more question which will make you understand more about this. So southernmost point of Union of India is Indira point, and one question is arising in your mind. That question will be in the 7th one. Okay, it's clear to you? In which year did Indira Point submerge under water due to tsunami? So, what is that? Let's check out the answer. So, tsunami was in year 2004. In 2004, India Point, that is southernmost point, Indira Point, got submerged under the water, right? Under the sea water. Moving toward the question number 8. What is the total area of India, or what is the total area of Indian landmass? Already we had seen. Let's check out the answer. Okay, so the answer can be written in this form. The landmass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometer. It is 2.4% of the total area of the world. So the reason why the 2 point I place here, because the children, if the percentage is not asked, they are only writing it is 2.4% of the total world. Okay, so if you are writing this, first you have to mention about 3.28 million square kilometer. Moving toward question number 9. What is the size of India among the countries of the world? As I was talking about you the bar graph and India's position in the world, it is the 7th largest country in the world. So it can be asked what are the other 6 countries which are larger than India. So you can write the name that also. If the question is asked is this one, so you can name this one, or write the name of 2 countries which are larger than India, so you can place any 2 names. Next, in which year Suez Canal, that means Suez Canal is opened. So here we are going to see the answer of the Suez Canal is opened in 1860. 69, which is given in additional information in the textbook. There were number of the question, but I summarized only 10 for you. In the next part, we are going to do the revision of the next chapter. Till then, be safe and secure at your home. Jai Hind to one and all.